one thing I want to speak about is resilience, where there's a couple of things mentioned in the workplace about what doesn't break you makes you stronger, which is such a cop out. I think it's almost around the same as sticks and stones may break your bones. That's not how it works. And we have found this time and time over again. If you want to build physical resilience, you not only do you go to the gym, but there's a certain strategy as to how you go in, your pre-workout. You work out, you work with a mentor, a guidance, someone who's going to show you what needs to be done. You cool down, there's rest, recovery. With mental resilience, it's not too different. If you're in a workplace, you want to be in a safe environment, just like in a gym, if you're training out, it's got to be a safe environment for you to do your physical work. Same in a workplace. It's got to be a safe environment that you're working in. It's good that you have a mentor / leader there who can guide you as to what it is that you need to do. And you have all the things that are required, all the tools for you to live or to work in a safe environment. You also need the same recovery and rest. These are parts that really help build that resilience in people, not by telling them if it didn't break you, it's going to make you stronger.
Yeah, I think Evan had a very good point. Learn to rest, not quit. So it's really important to actually have multiple tools in the toolbox and just to understand when and what needs to be used.
And resilience, I teach and lecture in the mental health field. Like, we look at resilience too and what builds resilience, and it's around support. And it can be formal and informal supports. And so in workplaces, if people feel unsupported, yeah, like you were saying, Evan, they can't build resilience there, particularly if the nervous system is going into that fight, flight, freeze, fawn response. And so it can help teams to think about how they better support each other. And that can be around flexibility and really simple things and communication. Yeah, so I love the idea of us thinking about resilience in teams and what can build that. And that's going to stop this massive turnover in organisations where people feel it's a toxic workplace and they're going to go.
Yeah, I think you mentioned a really good point there, Maureen, and one of them is communication. And it's asking people what is they need, and for some people it is flexibility, also as you pointed out. I think one part that Roland was touching on as well, they've now made it mandatory where you cannot call people in certain industries after certain hours. And this is part of the need for rest, the need to step away from the business, because being on call, unless you're a highly paid doctor, being on call is not the answer. And even for the highly paid doctors, they then need time off to try and rest and recover. And where the majority of us are not doing surgery, and we need that downtime, we need to be able to cut off from work, rest, recover, get back up, and get back into our safe environment.
Absolutely. That right to disconnect.